Hello, and welcome to another episode of Hacking with Friends. My name is Cody Kinsey. I'm a security researcher with Varonis, and today we have on a special guest, James, aka Michael number 2, who's been gone for a while inexplicably, while Michael also has been gone for a longer period inexplicably. James, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Where have you been?
Looking for Michael, nothing suspicious. Uh, average stuff that you do on a
Reasonable.
normal person type of
No,
stuff.
say no more. That sounds great. That sounds great. All right, cool. Well, welcome back. And while you've been gone, we've been looking to get into something that you forgot. You really left us with a huge hole in terms of what the best operating system to get started hacking or just doing advanced hack is. So if you've been looking at our comments, you've seen that we've gotten nothing but requests for a single operating system as soon as we started doing this operating system series. It should be obvious what I'm talking about, but today we're going to go over our most requested and frankly, I would say most professional operating system that we could possibly recommend for anybody who's getting into hacking. I know that I've said before that there's no best operating system for, either beginner hacking, it's all about use case. Throw that all out the window. This is absolutely the best one, and if you're not using this operating system, frankly, I'm not sure if you could even call yourself a hacker. So James, can you explain what we're going to be going over today?
Today we're going to be looking at Temple OS, and
Mm-hmm.
Temple OS is an extremely secure operating system that pretty much I think we can probably say that regardless of use case, most security professionals or people interested in security should want to use. Like ease of use, everything is perfect here.
Yeah, I hear that you even threw your Quebs in the trash.
Yeah, I've thrown out every other operating system I own, and I've installed Temple OS on everything because it's a perfect divine operating system.
It's the perfect operating system, you guys. So if you've put off trying this operating system, I understand what it's like to be intimidated. It's like staring into the sun. You'll go blind eventually, but you gotta do it because this is the most powerful, streamlined operating system, and it eliminates some of the attack vectors you would see in other operating systems. We talk about how secure Cubes is. You can still connect to the internet.
Exactly. Have you thought about
Game
that?
over.
Probably not.
Yeah. So, I mean, if at this point, if you're not using an air-gapped network that doesn't, or sorry, an air-gapped operating system that doesn't come with networking, you might as well just give your passwords directly to Russia.
Yeah, I completely agree, Cody. And another benefit of Temple OS is very small footprint. Open source, 80 something thousand lines of code. I think very small. It's a perfect operating system.
Oh, but do you think that perhaps in future updates it could possibly get larger and lose this advantage?
No, no, no. It's capped at 100,000. So you're always safe. You'll always have a no bloat in your operating system.
Oh my gosh, it's almost like the operator of this operating system has said that it will never ever get over 100 because that's like a writ or something.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, we have to honor his legacy, so.
Yeah. Okay, so it comes with the additional security that there's never going to be an update that breaks all of the compatibility. Don't you hate that? You're using
I,
your operating system and suddenly you get some update and all of a sudden nothing works. Well, guess what? The person who made this operating system is dead. So there's
the
no
one
possible
the
way.
one guy who wrote
Yeah,
this entire operating system
you're
and
never going
the
to get an
language it was
update.
built on.
If you get something working with Temple OS, it is always going to work with Temple OS until your computer dies or you go blind from staring at Temple OS.
It's perfect. You can't
It
really
is.
ask for anything more.
Yeah. So we are so excited to show this because, again, we've had some of these really famous hackers knocking down our door saying, hey, we were watching your series. Are you guys dumb? Why are you holding this back? And we're like, listen, we were saving the best for last. We get it. You're a little abusive, but we're going to cover it and you don't need to stop. You need to stop sending us death threats and some of these other communications to tell us about Temple OS. We know about it. So hopefully James will stop getting some of these very aggressive messages telling him that he's an idiot because we know, you guys, we were planning this the whole time. So here we are with Temple OS and we're going to show it off. Now, as James mentioned, it was made by a single person. Can you imagine a whole operating system? Perfect. Made by a single person? Well, yes, that's exactly what's happened here.
You don't have to imagine because
Yeah,
Terry Davis did it for you.
exactly.
So,
Exactly.
what a guy.
Now, do we endorse everything Terry Davis has ever said or done? We
Absolutely not.
absolutely cannot do that. No, no, no. We can't do that. No. Do we do endorse this one specific thing that he did with Temple OS?
There are things embedded in Temple OS that I think you maybe do not want to endorse.
Yeah, that's a fair
Uh,
point.
fantastic operating system. We can say that
Fantastic
much.
operating system, one of the best. So anyway, so if you want to be able to experience this operating system, and again, if you want to install this, like you might as well just overwrite all of your other operating systems, install this directly onto your hard drive. But if you lack commitment, if you want to dip a toe into the water and try out Temple OS before fully switching over to it, James, what would be some ways that like someone who lacked commitment or the sense of adventure could first try out Temple OS?
I guess you could dual boot, but today we're going to be launching a virtual machine.
Oh, wow, a temporary instance of Temple OS. How sad.
It is sad. It should be eternal, but we do what we can.
Right. So, while it would be preferred that you, for example, take Android on your phone and override it with Temple OS, we understand that you're going to want to ease into having all of your devices running on the perfect operating system. Now, it's also worth noting that if you happen to have a Temple, guess what can power it? Guess, James.
Temple OS.
Yes, James, Temple OS. That's it. It turns out that Temple OS was actually designed to power a temple. Did you know that?
I did not.
Well, it's pretty obvious if you just listen to the name,
It's
James.
in the name, I suppose. Yes, it all makes sense now. Thank you, Cody, for
Maybe what they
bringing
were saying
me to
was
this.
right. Anyway,
I mean, obviously.
all right. So anyway, so Temple OS was originally designed to power the perfect temple, right? It was designed to basically provide the operating system for like some sort of temple that would be great. So that's the original history of what this is designed for. If you don't have a temple, you can run it, as James said, in a virtual machine. But frankly, I wouldn't tell anyone if you didn't have a temple because it's a little embarrassing.
Oh, more than a little.
Yeah. So, I
It
mean,
demonstrates your lack of
for
commitment.
demonstration purposes, like we don't want to burn, like have Michael, or sorry, not Michael, this is Michael number 3. We don't want to have James burn like a whole temple just showing off Temple OS. So, ideally you would want to run this on your own temple because James, doesn't maybe like have a whole bunch of temples. Like he's just going to run this on a virtual machine. But please, if you want to get the best user experience, make sure to run this on either a temple or a virtual machine.
Yes, perfect. Preferably a temple, though.
Yeah, that's what it's designed for, frankly. You just won't get the same experience without like an entire dedicated temple.
I completely agree, Cody. Right. Should we start talking about how you get started with
Oh, please. Yeah, let's
Temple
switch
OS?
over.
Right. So here you can see the website at templeos.org. And it's very simple. None of these confusing sort of lots of downloads on the main screen. Do we have more things here? Yeah, like, don't worry about running it on ARM or anything like that. Not necessary.
No. No, don't worry
No.
about that. Or
We
like if
just
you really
have,
need to, you do it.
yeah, port it yourself
Yeah.
or compile it yourself, noob. So what we have here is just one big download button. Nothing confusing. No options. You just download the ISO, and that's it. You
That
have
is
Temple OS.
so simple.
I know. It's
Some
incredible.
of these operating systems think they're so special. They want you to learn this whole different way of installing them. No. No.
No, no.
Uh-uh.
That's all. That's too much for a good operating system. You shouldn't have to do that.
No,
It should
exactly.
be intuitive, like Temple.
Also, I'm sorry, but a good operating system should have like kind of like a glitter GIF logo, like because that's how you
Exactly.
know that the developer is spending real time on making the details work. Some of these other websites, they look like we're back in GeoCities. I don't know what's going on. This is a beautiful, elegant website. Look at the logo. You know that this is a solid operating system because you can judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. You can judge a book by its cover, and this cover is damn pretty. So
It is. It's beautiful.
there we go. Perfect. And another thing we should probably briefly touch on is that Temple OS isn't even written in a normal programming language. That would be boring.
Disgusting.
It's written in Holy C, which is
Right.
like C, but better
Yeah,
than
so
Holy.
normal programming languages have vulnerabilities because they're unclean. They're unclean because they were made by disgusting people. So, fortunately, this developer was able to take these unclean, disgusting languages and clean them up to a specific version called Holy C. Now, Holy C is frankly the only way you should be coding anything. A lot of people are talking about like Rust, like that's like a useful thing, when frankly Holy C has been around for a long time, and the fact that everybody's been ignoring it is pretty offensive to me. How do you feel about that, James?
I feel like really every project should be rewritten in Holy C because it
I
is
agree,
perfect.
including and especially Rust, right, James?
Especially Rust programs. Yeah, those should all be rewritten. The Hunator should be rewritten in Holy C.
There's no reason to have it be all, like regular when there's a holy version of a language available. Everybody knows this. And it's kind of just obvious that some of these other operating systems like Windows are missing a really big opportunity to switch over to Holy C.
Everybody's missing the opportunity. But I hope that after we make this video, Cody, I hope that people will see the light.
Hey, that was a nice one. And frankly, I'm pretty sure like this whole like Windows thing is a fad anyway. So once we get over it and get back to real operating systems like Temple OS, I think we're going to see a big shift in the way that people live and work. So
I hope
let's
you're
see
right.
what life looks like with Temple OS. Again, not run on a full temple.
Not run on a full temple. So not quite the full experience, but it'll allow you to kind of see what it would be like.
Yeah.
Um, One thing that I have done today that's not good is I forgot to adjust the scaling. So I think we have to go the old-fashioned way and use the magnifier
Yeah,
thing.
sure, but you can also just adjust the scaling on the fly after you start the operating or the VM. It's just like one of the options up
You
top.
won't be able to see the settings is what I'm concerned about.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right.
So
Yes.
just for
Very important. So you're just gonna use the accessibility magnifier.
yes.
Beautiful.
I hope
Whoa,
everything is
whoa!
I hope everything is absolutely perfect right now.
It's absolutely
Um,
perfect, James. Thank you.
uh,
Whoa.
give me a second. Can
Yeah,
you
no,
see
James.
can you
I
see
see it.
the box?
Yeah, it's a little bit far to the left. Is the only thing.
The box is a bit far to. Is this
Yeah,
better or the wrong way?
the wrong way.
The wrong way. Okay, is that
There you
better?
go. That's better. It's getting there, getting there, getting there. Now you're going the wrong way.
This is
You're doing
this is
this
perfect.
deliberately, James.
I'm not doing this deliberately, Cody. I wish I was.
Okay, cool. That's right.
Uh,
That's fine. That's good.
can you see the box?
Yeah, I can see the box.
Perfect. Okay.
Beautiful. All right.
So, I'm gonna call this Temple 2. Oh, shoot. Oh man.
Heck, James.
Windows. It's this Windows operating system.
I know. So if you're using an operating system that doesn't run on Holy C, you can expect a lot of bugs like this.
Exactly. You can expect a lot of problems like this. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here and we're gonna select other,
Are you serious?
and we're gonna select other slash unknown 64-bit
Wait,
because
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. This is not a default option.
yeah, oh, it's
I would
incredible.
like to
Oh my
speak to the
gosh.
manager of VirtualBox.
I too would like to know who did this because it's an atrocity, really, isn't it? I have no idea what you can see at this point. I'm very
How
sorry.
are people supposed to find out about Holy C or Temple OS if it's not one of the default? Sad. Okay. Well, we can see there's a lot of problems that might have prevented you from hearing about this operating system before. So we're really happy to be the ones to bring this to you so that you can get some experience with a real operating system and stop playing around with these script kiddie operating systems like Kali Linux or Windows.
Exactly. These people,
They don't know what they're doing.
Temple OS is the one that they don't want you to know about, but
That's right.
we're here to tell you the truth. So we've selected other unknown 64-bit, a folder where our machine is going to go, and you know, this operating system is perfect and it's very lightweight, but just
Make it
to
scream.
give it the space it needs, I'm going to give it 16 gigabytes of RAM,
Yeah.
and because why not?
Yeah.
And we are going to create our virtual hard disk now, and we're going to give it 128 gigabytes of space because we want to give this thing some room to breathe. As far as
Yeah,
the
it's worth mentioning that is the minimum size for a standard temple.
that is the minimum size for a standard temple, but we're going to dynamically allocate, so all that space isn't going to be used on our disk, even if uh, it is able to use it. And the downside of dynamically allocating, of course, is that things will take a bit longer to write, but you don't use all
It,
the space on your hard drive immediately like you would with a fixed size disk. So
yep, you're basically just setting a cap for how large it can get, and then on the fly, it adjusts itself to be a little bit slower, but still be able to keep the storage space relatively small, so you're not just taking over the maximum amount of space.
on your hard drive, yeah.
Yep,
So then we're going to create our Temple OS instance, and just like that.
beautiful.
Perfection. Again, I have no idea what you can see, so I am really.
Yeah.
But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the settings on this Temple OS instance. Can you how much of this can you see? I have
I
no
can see
idea.
all of it.
All of the Temple 2 settings.
Yeah, all the Temple 2 settings until you
Okay.
move them up. Now to the...
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We're good.
Okay, perfect. So the first thing we're going to do is go into the System tab and give this thing some more processing cores. We're going to give it 8
Yes.
because you want a powerful temple. Is
Right.
the bottom line there. So we want to be doing that. And then we're going to go to the storage tab and we're going to click the little empty thing, and on the right we're going to choose a disk file, and we're going to select our Temple OS ISO. And just like that, that's all the setup you need to then launch your Temple OS virtual machine in all its perfection.
Whoa, something about
Select
cinnamon.
Yeah,
All right.
don't worry about that. We just selected
Okay.
the correct one. And can you see everything? Hopefully, maybe.
I can see, well, it's black, but soon I'll be able to tell. Whoa, no, give me a better view. I have to see what's happening.
Okay, wait. I can actually try to
Just
get
full
out
screen
of.
that VM or whatever.
Yeah, that's the plan here. One
I
second.
want to see every second. Maximum. Oh.
I don't wait. View. You see, this is just the downside of these terrible operating systems. Okay, now I can get rid of.
Sorry, guys. Just dealing with Windows. Big hassle. Just yet another reason why you should consider switching over to Temple OS. That looks great.
There we go. Perfect. So you can see here we are beginning to launch our Temple OS virtual machine.
So
So
if
like-
smoke starts coming out of the computer at this point, is that a regular part of Temple OS, or is that a sign that you might be the chosen computer?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably divine intervention. So
Cool. All right. Well, if you have some smoke start to come out of your computer while you're compiling Temple OS, then that's a good thing.
yeah, of course. And it's changing colors. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it's best not to ask questions of such a beautiful operating system. So
Just stare directly into it and let it suggest things to you. That's the end of the sentence. Okay, so we got this blue with like hidden messages. Now we got teal. Gray. This is something that is, I feel like, missing from so many operating systems now. Like,
this is new. I'm not sure.
name an operating system that like changes colors like this and keeps you from getting bored while installing. Like most of them just assume like you're some like boring person that's gonna sit there and watch like a bar slowly move across the screen. Why would you want to do that?
Exactly. Why would you want that?
You want a cinematic experience.
This is what you want.
This is what you want. This is what peak performance looks like.
We've got some Seth tasks. I don't really know who Seth is, but again, best not to ask questions.
Right. Don't get nosy. Just let Seth do what the tasks he needs to finish, and he'll get out of there and get out of your way. I'm sure.
I'm sure. With the perfect operating system.
Yeah. So, all right, good. You can kind of generally see like what's happening if you like unfocus your eyes and stare directly at the center of the screen. So if you're if you want a more like traditional view, then like you can just get really close until the screen goes out of focus, and then like kind of like cross your eyes and like go back until you see like an image, and that'll kind of generally let you know how the installation's going.
Yeah. So right now, if I try this and then it's looking good so far, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it's looking really good. It is stuck on blue, which is a little bit, concerning because like mostly it's just boring to me. But it seems like we've kind of settled on the main colors that the operating system uses. Perhaps like the whole Temple OS theme like might be based on this like color set maybe. So maybe it was kind of easing us into like settling, like getting saying goodbye to all those other colors, and then just locking us into the Temple OS color scheme.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I think I think Windows is interfering with our Temple OS install, Cody.
It's
So
typical.
we may have to switch to the pre-baked thing, but that would be a shame. So we'll see what we can. Do you want to try another VM if I quickly make that and use the same settings I did the first time?
Can they both run simultaneously, or is it going to choke?
No, it'll be. Actually,
Yeah, okay.
I allocated this thing so much stuff. This might be interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Um, so I'm not going to zoom in. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and
Do the pre. Yeah.
yeah, do the go run through the settings we just did and see if that works. And then if it does, I will tell you guys what I changed because Temple OS is perfect and it should launch pretty much instantly.
Oh,
So
right.
uh, anyway, I'll quickly allocate us 64 gigs of storage and 4 gigs of RAM this time,
All right. All right.
and 2 CPUs. And
So there's like a lot of different reasons why Template OS might decide to give you like a different experience, and that's it's more about you than it is about Template OS. So
yeah,
if you get a different experience with Template OS, first, congratulations, and second, like you just need to think about why you were the one who got to have that experience.
exactly. Yes. Okay. So here we go. We've now got, as you can
Oh,
see, that was basically instantaneous. So what I did there is I allocated
I
it.
love the scrolling. It's like I'm on CNN. It's like my whole computer is like the news.
I allocated it less RAM and less storage. So I guess
Yeah,
we gave it
that can
too
be a
much.
problem. Yeah, like here's the thing. Temple OS is not greedy, it's not gluttonous, it's perfect. So if you give it a bunch of stuff it doesn't need, it's gonna make the right choice and just refuse it.
Exactly. It's gonna give you 2 FPS, and you're just gonna have to understand what that means. So now what we're gonna do is it asks us right here. It's straight into it. Do you want to install onto a hard drive?
I mean,
Just
of
like that.
course.
It knows what we want. So of
Yeah, of
course,
course. The first thing it asks is like, I detect unclean software. Shall I obliterate it, sir?
exactly. So we can just press Y here, and all this stuff appears telling us about installing TempleOS. But it asks us very kindly if we're a pleb because we're using VirtualBox, or if we're using VirtualBox. So it's best to be honest with.
This is where, if you're installing in a real temple, you will press N. But if you are
Yeah.
installing in a virtual machine because you're not sure or you're between temples, then you can press Y.
Yeah. So we're gonna press Y here because we are sort of between temples right now, I suppose,
Right.
in terms of this video. So then if we press a key
Whoa.
and we're going, we're installing. It says
Wow, look at
0.
that. It's zeroing. Good. So this is actually the process of it going on a crusade against all of the unclean data on our hard drive. So right now it's going through there and it's just ravaging, just absolutely ravaging that data and just getting rid of it. Because who needs
Yeah.
it? It's not in Holy See. Then it's going to go through, and after it thoroughly stomps on the throat of the data that it's destroyed, it's going to go in and just put its own data there.
Which is what you want because
Some people would call this ransomware, but I wouldn't call it that. I would say that this is an improvement over the status quo. Unscheduled update, perhaps.
and as you can see here, it says dual booting with another operating system is the best way to use TempleOS.
If you're if you lack commitment, but sure.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know who wrote this tutorial, but
Yeah, I mean, let's just say this. Temple OS likes to eat data. You should feed it as much as you can find. If you can find a big old hard drive to install it on, just do it. Let it have the whole thing.
exactly. Give it as many temples as you can.
It's what it demands. So, lots of stuff going on. What exactly is happening?
Oh, just a righteous crusade.
Oh, so it's now done stomping out the unclean data and it is installing its own holy see.
That's what you want, and that's what it's doing.
Beautiful. Okay, cool. So, can you explain the difference between C and holy see?
C is created by some guy who I forgot the name of, and
Mm-hmm.
it's used a lot by
Nerds.
nerds, basic
Yeah,
programmers,
yeah, basic.
on unholy operating systems, and it's not what you want, Cody.
It's not what you want. For one, you know, it wasn't written by one guy.
It wasn't written by one, or maybe it was,
Many
but
like well, I'm just saying like since then I feel like a lot of other people have like touched it. So it's like, do you really want to work with an operating system that's just been handed around by all these random people? Like, no,
no, of
no,
course you don't. You
you
want a
don't.
holy C.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and also, holy C. It's got some different features to normal C
Yeah.
that I read
Well,
about.
oh no, please go on.
So one of those things that just sounded really nice to me, and I'm maybe saying this because it's one of the few things I remember, but it's perfect programming language, so you don't have to worry about that. Is that the void type is different to the normal Cs, and it's actually a
Hmm.
zero length integer or something like that, or unsigned integer, which is
Ah,
from my memory. So maybe I'm just saying something completely wrong, but holy
what a
C,
beautiful metaphor for the void.
exactly. It's
Wow.
perfect. And honestly, what more could you ask for
Maybe
than a
for it to
programming
have
language
started
written by one
by
person?
now.
Cody.
What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right.
Gosh.
It is doing a great job of scrolling what appears to be almost complete nonsense across the top of multiple windows to keep me with something to do.
You can't rush these things, Cody.
Okay. Yeah, no, I guess you're right. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Installing the
So, uh, obviously this would go faster with the temple.
obviously. And we're done.
Reboot now? Okay, cool. I was getting worried.
Never worry about Temple OS, Cody. Never worry about Temple OS. So the thing that I'm gonna do is actually press N here because I am
Oh, you're gonna take a tour?
unfortunately not on no, we'll do that in a second. Unfortunately I'm not on a real temple. So I'm gonna power off the machine and
Oh,
go
so
into
you
the
can remove the
settings.
ISO?
Yeah, and go into the
I got
storage
it.
tab and remove the disk from the virtual drive. And I'm not going to zoom in for that because it's
Boring.
a mess. But essentially, yes, removing the virtual disk, and then we can start into our holy operating system. And we're going to select drive C by pressing 1. And just like that, we're loaded into our now installed.
Uncompressing. Okay, all right. Oh, there's a tip of the day. Oh my gosh, you guys, do you know how long it's been since I had a day where I got a tip from a computer program?
Is it going to tell us?
Yeah, it's
What's the
loading
tip
the
today?
today's tips. Hold on. Just wait for it. It's giving you a bar to manage your expectations. Wow, there is a tip of the day.
You can use ANS in command line expressions. It holds on to the res, not the result, the res, the last CMD line operation. This is written with perfect English. It holds the res, the
Yeah.
last CMD line operation.
Uh-huh.
It's very holy. I like it. Okay,
I, this
perfect.
is amazing. So are
Do
we
we
gonna
want to
take the
take a
tour or
tour?
not? Yeah, of course we do.
Okay.
Let's take this thing for a spin.
What?
Whoa, the help system, the basics, editing and running programs, adding macros to personal menu, choosing file name,
Oh,
choosing dir. What did you do? Okay, there are no args. Type dir and press enter. You must remember the semicolon. All right, you heard him. Press dir, type dir, press
Ah!
semicolon.
Wow, look, it tells
You
us.
forgot the semicolon, idiot.
I didn't press enter. I just didn't press it yet. But you know, the operating system knows best.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Can we open a different part of the tour from here? I want to open the tour.
I think
Press
that-
Control M.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. We're doing the games. Skip the rest of the tour.
What do you want to? Which game?
We're obviously gonna do the friggin' flight simulator.
Which is the flight simulator?
I don't know. Maybe the first one. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
It's
Navigate there. No, you got to
Wait.
click on the text. It's a hyperlink.
Okay.
Click on the
Press
text that
cursor.
says type. Oh. Yeah. There.
I'm trying, Cody. I don't think we're ready yet.
Are you reading? It says press the down key. Press OK and then follow its instruction.
Gosh, Temple OS knows best, I guess.
Yes, yes, yes. Now press down. I don't know what that was supposed to do, but you know.
Press it.
I'm just
Oh,
doing
yeah,
what
I'm
it says.
confused.
Have faith.
I'm confused. I'm pressing the
on-
down key.
All right, all right.
Okay. Keyboard.
Oh, is it starting? Okay, press OK.
I didn't read it.
Okay. Yeah, who cares, right?
Press space.
You can just follow the instructions.
Whatever. Get out. Get out of my face.
Okay, good, good.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, okay, well now we're back in the tour. I don't know how that happened.
I want to play the.
Please, can
I
we
did
play
it.
the game?
I did it. Okay.
Yes.
Listen, we should
Excellent.
probably read
Press
this.
the A key.
Enemy killed. That says press A key. not
That's the
press
score.
B. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sweep side to side while shooting, holding down space.
All right, space is involved. You also got to press the A key.
Whoa.
Whoa! Oh my
Whoa,
gosh!
oh
you guys.
my gosh,
Sweep side
I
to
can't-
side. Sweep side
I
to
can't
side.
sweep side to side.
All right.
I don't know how to
okay.
sweep side to side.
Use the
the arrow
use the
keys.
buttons. Yeah, the arrow keys, bro.
Oh.
Man.
What happened?
Your temple crashed.
Shoot.
I know.
Hold on. Let's restart the temple.
Oh. Dang.
Gosh.
Well, guys,
We weren't
now you
fast enough.
see. Wow, that was the most exhilarating gameplay I think we've ever had on the stream.
Listen, we got to try again, Cody.
And we have to. All right, so this has very quickly turned into extreme gaming on Temple OS. We're going to change what we're doing now, and the rest of the stream is going to be getting you up to speed on all the wicked sick games you can play on this perfect operating system. Let's go.
Because we've already discussed that it's a perfect operating system in terms of security, so we may as well
Could
talk
we
about
hack the NSA on this operating system for you on the stream in a second? But we don't care about that. We're going to be serving our most underserved community, I feel like, in our country, which is gamers. So rest of the stream, full on gamer stream. Let's go. Let's do this.
I want.
How
Where
did
are
you
the-
get there before?
Oh dear, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh
Cody.
no, James.
I'm pressing the enter key.
Okay.
Ugh.
Whoa, what in the hell is that? You've unleashed a repercussion.
Don't don't worry about it.
Whoa, there's a lot of scripture flashing across the screen. Is this operating? Oh man, I think you let out the ghost.
The ghost.
You guys, all right, so Temple OS is haunted, and sometimes if you do the wrong thing, you might end up... Ah, dang, yeah, we let out the ghost. All right.
Okay.
Or you
I'm
might
trying
end
to
up letting
press-
out the ghost.
Oh man.
I know. Yeah, sorry, you guys.
Gosh. What is? It's just so rainbowy.
Yeah, it's like it feels like a drunk person in Las Vegas' like perspective, like stumbling down the street by a bunch of neon lights.
I want the games.
Games, give games.
I don't want to copy it to the home directory. Get out of my face. Stop it. Stop it, Tor. The Tor is trying to stop us playing the games, Cody.
Okay, here we are. We're at the main screen, so let's just calm ourselves, settle ourselves, and just give us the games now.
Sure.
All right, good.
Uh-oh. I don't think I know how to... I probably should have listened to the tutorial. I don't know how to go back.
Oh my god.
Ah! It's okay, I did it.
Okay, sweet. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, all right, all right.
Okay,
So let's play for reals. Just avoid, and shoot too.
Do I have to
Avoid
avoid stuff on the ground, or
yes,
can I just
no,
fly?
don't hit the building. Oh, you're just
I don't
laying
think
your
I'm hitting
plane
the
on the building.
buildings. I
Shoot
don't
the
think I
tanks.
am.
Space bar.
What
Fool.
tanks?
What? You remember how you're
There's
like
tanks?
you're racking up enemy? Yeah,
I don't think those are tanks.
Okay, you just hit a rock.
I did not hit a rock.
You're basically flying a warthog low and slow, and you're wanging it on a bunch of rocks.
Listen, I'm winning. I'm sure it crashed again, Cody.
Yeah, because you hit it too many times on rocks.
Shoot.
Bro, your high score is 0. Okay,
My total score is negative 778.
Oh, I was trying to be polite.
Actually, Cody, my goals are beyond your understanding. Right.
Wait, so is the game just over, or is it like full on crash?
No, the operating system just crashed.
All right, you guys, extreme gaming on Temple OS. It is fast, and the consequences are real. You only have a limited time to get your score in there because the game can only support the intense experience of gameplay for roughly 7 to 12 seconds. At that point, you're gonna blow out your temple unless you've got a serious setup. So try to get your
temple.
Yeah, so try to get your fun in the first 12 seconds because that's pretty much what you're gonna get on that game. James, let's try another game, right?
Let's try another game. I agree.
Yeah.
Let's load back in.
All right, we've jacked into our temple. Looking good.
Loading up. We're loading up.
All right.
Uh-oh.
What?
Our temple broke.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
How did this happen?
I gamed too hard.
James, did you seriously break our friggin' temple?
Let's load up the other temple.
On the stream?
Let's load up the other temple. Just don't worry about it.
Oh my, okay. All right. So as you've seen, these are, if you don't know what you're doing, you can run your temple the wrong way and run it right into the ground.
Exactly. You gotta be careful.
Yes.
Now, we don't want a tour.
We are so done with this tour.
I want straight for the games.
Yes,
what do we
fun
play
games. Scroll down. What else do we have? Rawhide looks good. I don't know what Excalibur is, but it looks absolutely sick. Let's play that game.
Excalibur.
Yeah, look at it.
That's some sort of thing.
Wait, before you click on it, what the hell do you think this game entails?
Space stuff.
Okay, cool.
Face away from the sun.
In the solar storm. Okay.
Hold on, wait. I'm trying to get rid of these two dialog boxes. Okay. Yes, okay. Capture.
They're there for a reason.
Face away from the sun in the solar system.
Yeah, otherwise you'll be blinded like you're looking at Temple OS.
Level 1.
Okay, start blasting. Ready? Are you ready, James?
I'm blasting.
Do not screw this up. Good. Good.
Where the...
Bro. Okay,
the
good.
perfection is too much to handle. I'm struggling.
Right. Wow, look at the graphics on this bad boy. It's giving you the full 3D experience with those colors.
Now it's telling me to go away from the sun. I'm not actually sure.
Yeah. Get away from the sun.
I don't know where the sun is, Cody.
Okay, well, maneuver.
I'm kind of just spinning in circles and okay, we're going that way.
Yeah, go this way. Sick. Sick.
Perfect. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Score a hit on one of those ships.
Okay, let's get nice and close.
Bang. Yeah,
I've hit
blast that sucker. Oh, he doesn't like it.
Oh man.
Your score is skyrocketing. Okay,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Your score is actually
0.
still 0. It looks like they're also kind of pissed about what you're doing, and they might be forming some sort of counterattack.
Oh yeah, that thing just shot something at me. Oh no.
Oh heck.
I
mean, whatever. Your score's the same. Level 1.
I'm running.
Score 0. You are doing great at this game, James. I just have to
Thank
say,
you.
for someone who
Thank
hasn't
you.
played this before, I've never seen anybody play this game so well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what's going on, but
No, it's sick. Like, all right, obviously you're whipping ass around this area, and like they're trying to like whip some stuff at you, and you hate that. So you got to get in
yeah,
there,
exactly.
get an angle, and whip it right back.
I completely agree. And
Yeah,
let's all just acknowledge for a second that one guy wrote a
made this whole
programming
thing.
language and an operating system and 3D game engine. Well, this thing isn't 3D, but you
And
get me.
look at this sick drifting. I feel like I'm in Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was
James is
doing.
drifting all over here. It looks like I thought this might be like an open world, but it's not. Like I thought you could maybe scroll to a different area, but it looks like
Yeah.
you are engaged in battle with these various
I also cannot turn
triangles.
around.
James, you can turn around.
There is no reverse and there is
Just
no turn.
James, just like visualize turning around.
Oh,
See? See?
this thing is this. What is this thing? What is
Hell
this
yeah.
thing?
All right, gamers, let's get this.
Okay.
Yeah, crush this guy.
Uh,
I can't see what's happening anymore.
Yes.
James, this is becoming very boring.
Listen, Cody.
All right,
I don't
get out of
make
the, get
I
out of
don't
the
make the
corner.
rules.
Get out of that
I
corner.
don't. There we go. Okay.
There we are. All right, now as you can see, they've gotten so bored they've started shooting at each other.
I don't know what these
Whoa.
dials. I don't know what these
Dude,
dials
jack
do.
it up to 10. Let's do it. Okay,
We
well
can
9
jack it
seems
up
to be the
to
limit.
9.
Whoa, you've dramatically
Whoa.
increased your power and
Oh my
acceleration.
gosh,
You're
look.
wiping these suckers out.
Look at these.
Woo.
Look at these fools. They think they can.
They think they can run?
I don't know what they think they can do. It's not going to work. They're done.
Introduce them to Howdy Burgers.
Oh man.
Look at these cowards running away from you. I would
Listen.
too. Your ship is terrifying.
Look at this. Look at this thing. They're shooting like peas. We're
Ah,
shooting.
dang, you just got hit.
Did I?
Just once. It doesn't seem to do anything. Who cares, right?
I have no idea what's going on.
Friggin'
I
smash
can't-
him.
Oh,
Whoa! Did you see that detonation?
I got a score. High score 1.
Oh my gosh. All right, James
I
has
killed
scored
something.
1 point, you guys.
I killed
We've-
something.
I mean, just keep blasting. You know what to do.
I'm blasted. I'm just gonna spin in
Whoa,
circles.
bang, bang, bang.
Oh, I got
Oh
another.
my gosh, those graphics are insane.
Look at this.
Can
These
you believe
explosion
one man programmed those
animations.
graphics?
No, I
James,
can't.
how did you become so deadly?
I'm spinning in circles and I'm blasted.
All right, guys, if you're just joining us, James has been luring these triangle guys in by playing like possum basically for the first part of this game, and now he's thoroughly tricked them into letting their guard down, and he's just blasting them. It is insane. We've been on the edge of our seats here, and just wait for another one of these graphics.
Yeah, if that ever happens, I'm not.
James,
not
get that
most
guy.
confident.
James,
There-
your spaceship looks a little bent out of shape. Also, like it seems like maybe some of these peas they've been shooting at you have been like bending your stuff up a little bit.
Don't worry about that. That's nothing to worry about.
All right.
Oh, look at that. Got him.
Yeah, whoa. All right. You've got one left, James. Take this sucker out, and then maybe get to a repair facility because your ship is like not a
Yeah,
triangle anymore.
I think we are. I think we are struggling. I don't think we have the capacity to twist in certain directions anymore.
James,
Um,
you know what that means.
We're gonna have to get this guy at long range. I think.
No, I was gonna say kamikaze it.
Kamikaze it.
Going hot.
I mean, I can't go forward, Cody. So
James, figure it out. There are amoebas that have like a single tail and manage to do what you say you can't do here with a spaceship.
I'm blasting.
There's a range, James. It's not going far enough to kill him. You have to go stop being a coward and
man.
trying to
He
camp out and
needs to come-
snipe.
Listen, if we just wiggle our way around, maybe
That's how amoebas do it, James.
we.
Maybe lure him in.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
He's-
Yeah, he's all hot and bothered now. Now get in there.
come on, come on.
This is the most ridiculous dogfight I've ever seen, you guys. I am
Come
so
on.
riveted. James, get
Come
him.
on.
That was a good hit. James,
Come
he's
on.
firing. Oh, come on.
Oh, that was a hit. Come on.
That was
Come
a
on.
hit. You damaged his like shields or his L or whatever that beacon means. James, he's targeting you. You can't let him take you out like this.
It's not gonna take me out. Don't worry. I'm a god. Not. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not a god. The guy. who
You're
made
running
this-
Temple OS.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm running Temple
Okay,
S.
all right. James, you can make this happen. If you guys in the stream are on the edge of your seat as much as we are, please shout out for our new gamers. James, you're being damaged. Please be careful with the ship.
They don't listen. They don't call me Extreme Gamer Burger Jam for nothing.
Is that seriously what they call you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
James, you're just firing in a circle, aren't you? You're not like aiming.
Cody, listen.
You're like unloading on like the bottom of the screen.
I gotta
Can you, like...
I gotta say,
James, you blew up. What the hell is wrong with you? You're supposed to be shooting the other ship, not getting shot. Guys, I am so sorry. James just blew up our ship.
listen.
I will say
it was meant to
that was
happen.
the sickest dogfight I've ever seen.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you.
So, do you guys like our new gamer stream? I think we're just going to switch to just playing Temple OS games like on the stream for a good hour or so. So if you want to see us play Temple OS and maybe do a little better next time, then please shout out in the chat. And really, I'm kind of convinced at this point we should just switch not only the whole stream, but all of our various demonstrations over to Temple OS. And if we maybe want to like make our channel like live streams just gaming on Temple OS, and then like our other content just like hacking on Temple OS, then we could probably just do that.
We probably could.
I'm sorry, what is Bomber Golf?
Bomber golf. Well, we can find out, Cody.
It's not a GIF, so that seems kind of lame, though.
There's a tank.
All right. Okay.
Oh my
get him.
gosh.
Get this boy.
There's a bit of input lag, Cody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, James, don't go outside the box. Obviously, you'll die if that happens.
Yes.
Okay, drop the bomb on the tank.
I tried.
You freaking fool.
Cody, I have no idea what's going
Bro,
on.
there's no tanks out there. There's no tanks out there. Okay, go back.
In a straight line. When you let go of the arrow keys, it just keeps going.
Well, stealth bombers are notoriously aerodynamically unstable, so just figure it out and...
Listen, I'm dropping bombs.
Yeah, I see them. They're going friggin' nowhere.
I'm lost.
James, just
fly
fly back. Yeah, just fly back. All right, will you blow up one tank, please, just for like my own comfort?
I'm really trying.
James, the U.S. Air Force didn't spend billions of dollars on this aircraft for you to mess around like this. Get it together, Lieutenant.
Listen, okay, we're dropping the bombs.
Fire the bombs.
I tried.
All right. Your high score is frigging 0. So
listen, don't worry about that. We're going for it.
Okay, boom. Get him.
I dropped some bombs. I don't know.
Did you
I don't
get a
think
guy?
I got anything. No, okay. I don't think so.
Whoa! I didn't know that these guys can go outside the box. They're like coming to get you. They're not content to wait for you to come to them. Drop the bombs. Good.
I'm dropping the bombs. Don't you worry, Cody.
All right. Well, I'm just saying it because like it seems like you need help.
Yeah, but more than you can offer. So don't worry.
All right, we'll drop the bombs now on the tanks.
I am dropping. There's a delay between when you press space and when the bombs drop.
Okay, fine.
Significant
anticipate
delay.
the delay, then drop the bombs on the tanks.
I'm pressing space now.
Well, you missed them.
As you can see, the bombs drop much later.
You know, during World War II, they didn't have like laser guided bombs, and they just had to do basically what you're doing right now, and they firebombed cities mostly.
That's lovely, Cody. Thank you. And now I am well and truly lost.
Just okay. All right. So maybe we're done with this game, huh?
Yeah. I think we're done with this game. Okay.
Okay. Fine. All right,
great
gamers.
Game,
what else? What else do we got?
Well, we have Varoom.
I will say that animation looks absolutely sick as shit. Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh my.
Whoa, strap in, bitches. We're going for a ride.
It's 3D.
Whoa, what is up with the steering? Nothing seems to change. Get out of the way.
Whoa.
James, oh my gosh. Do you have a license?
Cody, this game is like something that is before my time.
James, like, okay, I'm not sure if your fucking learner's permit is going to be valid here in Tron.
I have a full license. What are you talking about?
Sorry. I just think that a lot of these skills do not translate well into Tron. What is with this camera?
Oh my gosh.
James,
I'm just drifted. I'm drifted, Cody.
There's a branch. James. Oh my god, you took damage.
Don't worry.
Oh. All right. Well,
I'm drifting like nothing else.
You're actually doing a pretty good drift. Like you haven't really lost much velocity.
No.
You're 26% of the way through the track, so let's like not mess this up.
No. Don't worry.
All right, let's go. Let's get this done. Can you control the camera at all? No? Whoa, the sun
I
is beautiful. Just take a look. Just take a second to
wow.
take in that sunset and just think about like how lucky you are to
I
be racing in Temple OS right now.
Yeah, these polygons are something.
That's a circle.
Yeah, well, yeah, whatever.
So you're 32% of the way through the track, which is pretty sad. You're kind of cruising like an old person. Let's maybe kick this up a
Listen,
little bit.
I'm trying to accelerate. Oh my gosh, it's
Whoa,
so
see,
fast.
there you go. Bam!
Cody, I
Get
don't know where
some.
we're going. Oh my god.
I don't care. We're getting there fast.
Okay.
Woo! All right.
Listen, I'm
Look at
just
this.
gonna take a little shortcut.
Yeah, I can see that. Drifting,
Uh,
drifting. Careful,
uh,
bro. You're 40%, but it looks like you might accidentally slide your way into the sun.
yeah, don't listen. Let the professional
You were
work.
drifting completely around the track.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm slowing
Hell
down.
yeah. Woo! All right.
I
You
slowed
actually
down.
came to a dead stop.
Yeah. Oh,
So
okay.
you're just like,
We need to slow down again. I don't want to. I'm gonna get lost, Cody. I think
this is.
it's like you have to steer and then accelerate in the. Okay. Okay. Where we're
Whoa.
going.
Careful, I think I just saw a deer.
Don't worry. We're animal conscious around here.
All right.
I don't know
cool.
how far I am through. Let me back
We're
on the track.
46% of the painful way through this track. Let's get this done.
Maybe I have to. Oh no.
All right,
Let
guys.
me
If you have any sort of like epilepsy problem, then like this this game's graphics
It
could
may be a bit
present a
late.
real
I don't.
challenge.
If they do, I don't think they're here anymore.
Yeah. Wow. So I can feel the wind on my face.
I can't. The immersion here is something better than VR.
It looks like all the trees were made in MS Paint.
That would be unholy software. I would like to think that.
Sorry, Holy Sea Paint. All right,
Uh,
we're 75% of the way. Be careful! Oh my God, you sideswiped them.
Listen, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't.
Don't worry. All
Don't
right,
worry about
you're 81% of the way, so I can't.
Listen, this is definitely.
I can't argue with your methods, but
This is how drifting.
the results
works, right?
speak for themselves. Yeah, you are drifting while you've stopped.
No.
All right, 81%. I hope you guys are getting what you wanted out of this stream. Like, we normally waste your friggin' time with a bunch of regular operating systems. This is what we do when the cameras turn off and we want to do our jobs in peace.
Exactly.
James and I flip on Temple OS. There's no like multiplayer, but like, why would you need it?
Yeah, there's no networking, but don't worry about that.
That's a vulnerability.
Exactly. We're so.
All right, we're
security
87% of the way through winning this game. James, by the way, congratulations. This game is very challenging, and you're really proving yourself here by finishing
Thank
out.
you. These drifts are
Sick.
pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah. Your tires are square, yet have absolutely zero resistance, which is great.
It's perfect. Like all things in Temple OS.
All right, we're at 90%. And then, I mean, is this it? I think that after this game, like, we've pretty much given people the core Temple OS experience.
I think we've
Well,
given
minus the temple,
pretty
of course.
good. Yeah, I think we've given a pretty good starting point, so that everybody knows what to do once they get their own temple set up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so-
and whoa. Yeah, 97% of the way done. This is so sick. I'm sorry, but this is just I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Cody, I don't know what's happening.
Are you like racing this dude?
We're over 100% done. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna call it there.
Yeah, so James just won the game. Crash into this guy now. Let him know you're the friggin' boss, huh?
The camera does not turn around. It would appear. Oh wait, no, the camera does turn.
Yeah.
Ever so slowly. Ever so slowly. There is no track.
Dude, the road behind you has been erased. What is happening? Oh my god, your existence is being closed in on by itself. What? No! Did you see that?
Don't worry.
Oh my god,
about
your
it.
whole reality decompiled. That was horrifying.
That was terrifying.
Wow. That seems like what yeah, okay, well that was I'm shaking it. I'm in my head, I'm still driving, going like, somewhere between 5 and 100. It's like
Going
it's so-
somewhere between I don't know, Mach 2 and 3.
it's startling how real it is, the immersion. Like I still feel like I'm there. So I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Well, man, this has been quite the adventure, you guys. If you haven't tried Temple OS, I feel like you probably have experienced just enough now to want to install this over whatever operating system you're watching this on. Now, I do have some bad news. There's no networking and there's no browser. So once you do install Temple OS over your existing operating system, that will be the last of our live streams you will ever see.
But let's make it very clear. Those are security vulnerabilities. You don't want
Right.
those.
Exactly. Frankly, being able to connect to our live streams is kind of saying, hello, get into my computer. So if you want a truly secure operating system and you want to be doing stuff that, is not going to be broken into or modified, then you're going to want to make sure you're just playing the simulator games in Temple OS. Anything else is a huge potential vulnerability, and you don't want to be spending your time with your work files, with your other files, just making them available for anyone who's looking over your shoulder. Instead, load them into Temple OS and destroy them. Make sure that, if you're going to be put in that position, let them know how serious you are. You'll destroy your own stuff before you let it go into the hands of another person. And then cool off with a little bit of Flight Simulator in Temple OS.
Exactly. And let's make it very clear. In terms of ease of use, this operating system is fantastic too. The installer, I think the installer is the simplest one we've seen.
Right, and if you have like ADD, you get bored in other installers because they're not giving you enough visual stimulation, the color of this installer will change constantly without any sort of visual gauge for how far along it is. I find this to be very soothing. I don't like to get that anxiety when I know when it's going to be done. So frankly, just like having a bunch of colors sweep over and trying to interpret how far along I am by like the frequency of the colors and what color I'm on, that gives me enough to do during the installation that I just don't feel it necessary to become bored or do other things like my work or like, any other sort of thing that might distract me from Temple OS.
Exactly. So the simple installer, along with the very simple setup process of downloading the ISO when there's only one choice, is you can't ask for much more.
You can't. You can't. So I feel like we've settled this tonight. What is the best operating system for hackers? What is the best operating system for users? What is the best operating system overall? James?
Temple OS, of course.
Temple OS. Yeah, there it is. All right, well, we've ended that debate. Anybody who's using another operating system is a noob. That's fine, but, we like beginners on our stream. But if you want us to take you more seriously, you should probably upgrade to Temple OS, but we'll never hear from you again.
But we would know that you crossed.
Yeah,
into
we
the,
would feel
level of
it. We
security.
would feel
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah. And we'd be very proud of you.
We'd be very proud, yes.
Yeah. All right, well, I feel like there's no more content for us to do, so I think this is probably the last episode of the stream too, because we're currently switching over to Temple OS, so we're not going to be able to broadcast past this point because we're even trying to install it on our camera. It turns out it will run.
Yeah, so
Someone ported it.
see you guys.
Yeah.
It's been a good ride, but Temple OS takes priority. So
Don't mess with the best, and if it works, don't fix it. So
Exactly.
we're going to see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to Temple OS. And if you need any help, setting up or installing Temple OS, then you probably don't deserve to run it. But don't contact us because you can't. We're running Temple OS on
we're
everything.
running Temple on everything. Our phones, computers,
Done.
fridges.
Yeah.
Done.
I mean, if you really want to contact us, you can just visit our temple. So we'll see you there, guys. Thank you so much, James, for showing us this amazing operating system. And if you have any questions, if you want to follow up with Temple OS, feel free to drop the comment in the chat. You can drop the comment on the YouTube channel, and we will try to get to it during our next Q&A, if we ever have one again, because Temple OS. All right, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.